have seen a reduction in crime over the past few years, although we're starting to see a slight increase in property crime. But violent crime, we've been able to see, fortunately, a bit of a reduction. One of the first things I did when I got here was write a crime plan for Mayor Nutter, and we identified certain districts and areas where we had the most violent crime taking place. And we really focused our resources extensively there. Also, we've also begun working with other city agencies to try to improve living conditions in many of those areas as well. Now, we have a long way to go. This city has still got too much violent crime, but at least we're making progress in the right direction. Well, Occupy Philly is different in a couple ways. Number one, it's a national movement. There are about 70 cities, probably more than that now, that have some version of Occupy Philly in it now. It's one of those kinds of movements where there's no real clear focus. There are a variety of different issues, but quite frankly, we live in a time when there are a lot of different issues that are of concern to people. We have been working very hard to try to make sure we keep some lines of communication open with Occupy Philly. Unfortunately, it's a so-called leaderless group, so it's hard to find anyone who's really in charge that you can talk to. But nevertheless, we've made some inroads and some progress. We've done a lot better than other cities. There's been very little confrontation. We've only made 24 arrests thus far, and these are all people that wanted to be arrested. And hopefully that kind of attitude can continue. We do have construction that's about to start on Dilworth Plaza. That's going to probably be the biggest issue we have to deal with. But again, hopefully people move on. This is an opportunity for many Philadelphians to get jobs. We estimate maybe 1,000 construction jobs. So hopefully they recognize that and help us get Philadelphians back to work. You know, a city like Philadelphia has an awful lot to offer. It really does. And I'm a city boy. I mean, I grew up in Chicago. I've lived in Washington. Now I live in Philadelphia. There's a lot to be said for living in an urban environment. Now, having said that, do we have problems and do we have some issues? Yeah, we do. But you don't change that by staying away from it. Become a part of it. If it's a neighborhood that you feel like, you know, there's a lot to offer, move in, visit, enjoy yourself. Change only happens when you take solid steps toward making it happen. And that's what we need from the young people. Come back to the city. There was a movement in my generation to move away from cities. Well, that trend is starting to reverse itself now. And I think that's a good thing. Cities are coming back. They're being reborn. Philadelphia is no different. It's a great city, a lot of opportunity, a lot of areas where people can live, a lot of businesses that can thrive, and we really encourage people to come into our city and raise a family.